Hello everybody, welcome back to my video. I'm glad you can make it. Hit that subscribe button, like button if you like this video. I'd love it if you did. Today I want to talk about is the Shure Sm7B. I want to talk about the Shure Sm7B and one of its fatal flaws. And it's something that doesn't really get talked about enough on YouTube or anywhere for that matter that I can see. Everyone talks about how great this mic is, and it does sound amazing and it is great. It's very, very expensive and it has got a fatal flaw, and it's nothing to do with how quiet it is or anything like that. It's very much more simple and simple than that. Basic, that's the word I'm looking for. It's this. Now I don't know if you can hear that. In fact, I'm going to put my headphones on just to make sure that you can, that I can hear it. Little things like that. And I'm not banging the table. I'm literally just placing my hands down, you know, maybe taking my phone, putting it down. Now, I'm not saying you can't hear that. Obviously, you're always going to hear that regardless of what mic you've got. But it's the fact that this is so sensitive to that because it doesn't have a shock mount. It doesn't have a shock mount. Now, I have got this on this here, which is actually it's a monitor arm. It's for basically for monitors, and I've MacGyvered it to be for my mics. I've got a couple of mics here, and I can swap this over with the different mics as well. So it's probably not ideal for this test, perhaps, because you might be thinking, well, I don't have that. I've got something else. I've got this here. That's what I've got. Well, I'm sure the concept will be exactly the same if you have got one of those things. So basically what I'm trying to say is you need to have a shock mount like I've got here with my Rode Procaster. Like that. And I'm going to demonstrate the difference now. Right, so here we are now back with the Rode Procaster, and this has got a shock mount. Now, I've moved the mic around like I did before, and I don't know if you can hear that because I can't hear it in my headphones. So let's just switch the angle up here again. I'm moving it around, and you're not hearing the same thud, that horrible sound I should say that you heard before. It's not present anymore, and the reason why that is because the shock's still going through the mic arm, but the shock mount is doing its job. It's as simple as that. These shock mounts are priceless if you're going to mount your microphone on your desk. Now I know a lot of people would say, well, don't mount it on your desk. Well, all I've got in this room is my desk. If you've got another desk next to it, then brilliant, you know, fill your boots. But most people, like me, one desk in this, I've got a very small room, as you can see, so I have to put it there. Yeah, it's just one of these things that never ever gets talked about. It's always about how it sounds and everything else, and how wonderful the Shure Sm7B is, and all those things are totally true. But it does have a fatal flaw, and that's because it doesn't have a shock mount. I just wanted to highlight on this video. What I will try, actually, I've got the Rode Pod mic. That's what I'm going to try next. See if that has the same effect. And I haven't tried this at all. That doesn't have a shock mount, so that's what we'll try next. Right, so here we are now with the Rode Pod mic, and no shock mount either. So let's see how this actually sounds as I get the same done. I'm just moving it around as we'll change camera again. I don't think it's the same. I actually think that actually takes the dunce a little bit better. I'm just going to move around. Mobile phone. I mean, you can hear it, but can you hear the dunce? It's that horrible sound that you hear in you can hear in your ears and go, oh, you kind of want to turn off. I think it's present. I don't think it's as bad. Just to kind of staple the point, I think I'm going to move back to the Shure Sm7B, and we'll see how it compares. Right, we're back. Let's try it again. Probably a little bit unfair. Did it a little bit heavier. I definitely think it's a lot worse. I definitely think it's a lot worse with this mic. Mobile phone. There you go. I think it's a lot worse with this than even the pod mic, which doesn't have a shock mount as well. Hope you find that fun, helpful. No, I'm thinking I'm podcastage here. I hope you found that helpful. And as I say, if you do, hit the subscribe button, like, appreciate it. See you in the next one. Ciao.